What's going on there, guys? We back with another one, and tonight I want to talk a little bit more about Coach Deion Sanders. Now, he went on the Rich Eisen show, and he was asked about his viral clip where he spoke to the Colorado players and told them he was bringing his bags, and they were Louis, basically saying, he's going to go out to the portal, get his guys. He's bringing guys from Jackson State, and he has recruits that he was already recruiting to come to Jackson State next year. You know what I'm saying? So he was telling them, that they were able to go and explore their options in the portal because the identity of the team isn't going to be the same as what they're used to. I mean, let's face it, they went, 1-11, 1-12, something like that last year, and the school had a losing culture. So the ugly side of when you bring in someone like Deion Sanders and you expect an overnight change, pretty much, let's just call it what it is, they're not expecting to be in the college playoff maybe next year, but they are expecting probably to go either 500 or win a couple games over 500 immediately. So that's a big turnaround. He's coming in and he's getting his guys, and that clip went really viral. We're going to show that clip again. Check it out.
We got a few positions already taken care of because I'm bringing my luggage with me. And it's Louis. Okay. It ain't gonna be no more of the mess that these wonderful fans, the student body, and some of your parents have put up with for probably 2 decades now. I'm coming. And when I get here, it's gonna be changed. So I want y'all to get ready to go ahead and jump in that portal and do whatever you're gonna get. Because the more you jump in, the more room you make. Because we bring kids that are smart, say that, smart, tough.
So that piece right there upset a few people, but he spoke to Rich Eisen, and this is what he had to say about that clip.
Why did you do that, Prime?
Because I got to be honest with these kids. I can't give these kids false hope and a false dream. I don't work like that. The way I've succeeded to reach where I am now is straight honesty. Whether you like it or not, I could put it in a gift and wrap a beautiful bow, but it's still going to be honesty when you open the darn package. It is. And this is normalcy. 71 kids we dismissed at Jackson State. That's the only reason we were able to accomplish the things we accomplished, because everybody's talking about they want you to come in and change the culture. Yeah, but I got to change the people. You never said anything about that. When you change the culture, there's only one way to do that: change the people. So we watched the film. We studied every darn thing we desired to study. When Rick George came to visit me, our beloved AD, I gave him an assessment of the team. I was already prepared and ready, and position by position, player by player, everything about where they stood and what I felt about that. So change is inevitable when there's no success. You got to alter things and change, make a consistent change, and that's what we're doing, and that's what we've done. Now, it's going to be some guys that we kept on, and they got to play their butts off in the spring to even maintain that. But, shoot, I think right now we're number 1 in the portal in transfers out of all colleges. I believe you might could check that while I'm talking, but I think we're number 1 in the level of transfers that we acquired through the portal. And we're in the top 20 or 25 in recruiting right now, I believe.
So for those that don't understand what's going on there, Deion had to come in and change the culture. And what he's saying is the only way you can change the culture that's been built is to change the people. So he really, to come in like that, it's a normal coach thing. I mean, maybe not to the level of Deion Sanders, but if any of you ever tried out for sports, even for your team or whatever, what do they try to do the first day of basketball or football practice? They try to run you to death to see who's going to quit. So on one hand, it was one of those mind games to see who feels like what they bring to the table is good enough to compete and stay and win out their spot. And another portion of it, was he's actually telling the truth. He's bringing people that already have their starting spot solidified. His son's going to be the quarterback. What's my man named? Travis Hunter. He's going to start. Some of these people, their position is pretty much set for them. I just looked at it as, yeah, when you get to that level, Deion's not the only person that does that, by the way. It's happened. I'm not going to put certain people on blast, but it happens at certain colleges that I know of for a fact, because the players have told me and their parents have told me, that coaches has told them to hit the transfer portal if they don't like the way that things are done at that university. So this isn't just, Coach Prime always has the cameras around and everything, so you see him do it, but it's people with a lot less prestige that does this stuff. Like this, it isn't really nothing new, but I could see why some people that haven't. I remember when I played at the JUCO level, I played basketball. The coach came in and did something similar because we went through a coaching change when I got there, and it was some people already on the team, and he was like, look, your spot isn't safe. You got to go out and make this team. So that's just kind of standard, for any college athletics that you play. That can happen to you. Not saying it will, but that is just one of those things that you can expect, Now, right now, the Buffs, the Colorado Buffaloes, they have an elite target in Cormani McClain visiting this weekend. And the crazy thing is he was supposed to commit to Miami during the signing period, but he didn't, and he held it off. And now he's supposed to commit this coming Sunday. So with him on Colorado's campus, he's picking up crystal balls from the recruiting experts saying he's going to flip and commit and sign to Colorado this weekend. That would be such a massive grab for Coach Prime to have him and Travis Hunter there. That would be such a statement to grab the number 2 player in the senior class. That would be such a win for that program. So I want to add that in there too. Coach Prime is out here doing work, and you got to love it, man. That's another reason why he was telling those guys to hit the transfer portal. It's not going to be much playing time for most of those players that were a part of that 1-11 squad. So he was just keeping it real, in my opinion, man. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.